Hi, my name is Randy Mason, and I'm the Managing Partner at Commercial Realty Specialists. And today, I'd like to give you another idea to share. Today's idea to share has to do with the 10 ways tenants win by renegotiating their office or industrial lease early. Number one, it lets your landlord know that you may, notice the word may, you may be willing to stay if you're able to come to mutually agreeable terms. If the landlord believes you want to relocate, they may be willing to give you concessions that they normally would not be giving somebody. Number two, it provides ample amount of time to become educated on the market, to know what concessions landlords are offering other tenants, what tenant improvement packages, what are landlords charging for parking, etc. So the reality is, if you start your office or industrial lease renegotiation early, and I suggest a year to 18 months before your lease actually expires, because that will give you the most leverage possible, then that's something that I like to suggest to my clients. Number three, it allows you enough time to define your financial, operational, and qualitative objectives to make sure they align with your business strategy. So everything is in line and everyone understands what's going on. Number four, it gives you the opportunity to understand the landlord's position as it relates to the property, including the current rental rates and any vacancy rates that are in the market. It really helps you understand what the landlord is thinking. Number five, it establishes the possibility of a potential relocation and lets the landlord know that you have other options in the market and really could relocate. Number six, if the landlord is refinancing the property or selling it, perhaps you can get a better deal by negotiating your lease early so the landlord can lock in early renewal terms and therefore show a banker or a potential buyer the terms that you've negotiated, and they're locked in so that potential banker and or new buyer understands their investment. Number seven, if you want to lock in your current lease rate or maybe even reduce your lease rate, obviously depending on the market conditions, sometimes the landlord will be agreeable in exchange for you signing a new lease early and extending the lease term. Number eight, if you want to increase, decrease, or reconfigure your space, now is a really good time to do it. Basically, you're addressing any tenant improvements that need to be done, and that will usually allow you to make a better decision because you're not pressed for time. You can think about the type of tenant improvements that you're looking to achieve, and often landlords will pay for those tenant improvements. Number nine. This is a good time to, presuming you've made your rental payments on time, to perhaps reduce your security deposit, remove any personal guarantees, remove any letters of credit or have those reduced. So in a renegotiation, now we're at a point where, hey, we paid our rent on time for a number of years, we're a good credit risk, Mr. Landlord, please remove that personal guarantee or reduce our security deposit. And number 10, finally, the best part of all is now you can check that off your list. You have renegotiated your lease, you feel comfortable about what you've done because you've given yourself ample time, because you've frankly started 12 to 18 months before your lease expires. Therefore, you've had time to think about it and cogitate and really understand that this opportunity to stay in your current location actually makes a lot of sense because you've done all of the research and you feel comfortable about your decision. The bottom line is, start a renegotiation or relocation project early, 12 to 18 months, if for nothing else to get educated. That was my idea to share.